Okay, here we are in the car.
Lunchtime.
We're getting some food.
Where are we eating?
I don't know. I'd like something with like vegetables, if possible.
I'm not anti-vegetable.
Okay.
I'm looking for something with a little protein.
Okay. So
smash those two together.
That's like a bowl, a burrito.
Ready? On three, we know it.
Okay.
We'll do it with us. One, two, three. Chipotle.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's go.
All right.
This is like so YouTube right now.
This is YouTube like 2017.
I was watching last night someone record in their car, and I was like, whoa.
I want to do that.
That could be me.
And now it is.
Dreams really do come true, y'all.
Guys, follow your dreams.
Record in your car.
You never know when you may end up recording in your car.
Safely.
All right, everybody hold on.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, it's still going.
All right. All you thrill seekers out there just got your adrenaline for the day.
Oh my gosh. This is bongos.
Mm-hmm.
It's 74 degrees outside?
It's so hot.
Gee, I feel like I blinked and then it got very, very warm outside.
So it was your fault, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I need to stop blinking.
Yeah, no more blinking, if you don't mind.
Oh, the camera's gonna move. No, that's the energy that every time I blink, it gets warmer outside.
Yeah.
Stop blinking!
I know, if it were like, 74 is too hot. 70, anything in the 70s I think is too hot.
Wow. I think like a 72 max is where I keep my preferred living space at. But like, I'm 65 to 72.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a huge range.
I know.
How do you determine?
I try to go a little bit colder in the winter. Save energy.
Sure.
Save money.
Yeah.
Hottest and to use least amount of energy, 70 to 72. Okay. But my preferred ideal is 65 to 67. But I'm open to a 65 to 72.
Okay. I understand you.
Yeah. You're not even touching the 70s.
I'd rather, no thanks.
So
I'd rather do unspeakable things than touch the 70s.
Oh,
I'd rather have somebody
geez.
clap in my direction.
So, where are you keeping your thermostat then?
I leave it at 67 at all times, which kind of averages out to what you do.
Yeah.
I just don't let it go
great.
back and forth so much.
No, you like it consistent at one spot.
It needs to be 67 exactly at all times.
Exactly. Like you can sense when it goes to 68 or 66.
Exactly.
Wow.
66 is too chilly.
And by the degree,
Mm-hmm.
that's very precise.
I know.
This also needs to be known. I am leaning forward to hold the camera against the front windshield with one finger, and I look absolutely berserk right now. To the onlooker, I do not look well.
Yeah, that's the one thing I never really liked about filming in public. It's like other people can see that we're filming ourselves, and I hate that.
Right?
It's so embarrassing.
There is someone in front of us right now who has an I Heart MILF sticker. Like, oh my gosh.
Oh, he's leaving.
Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, MILF lover.
His other bumper sticker was the GTA wasted sign.
Oh my gosh. What an interesting person.
Hey, that guy may be a GTLive viewer.
Wow.
You never know.
GTA actually stands for GTLive always.
Where's the L?
Well, it's part of like GTLive, you know?
Okay. Yeah,
GTLive.
GTLive. Always.
Always.
Yep.
And forever. But like, there's so much pollen happening right now that everything is coated a dusty green.
Mm-hmm.
We are at that level of North Carolina right now. I've been faring okay, nostrily, in a nasal sense, but visually, it's very distressing.
I don't like it. I paid $30 for a car wash yesterday. My car was looking clean and pristine. I walk outside this morning, it looks like a chia pet. It looks like offspring of the Grinch.
Not offspring.
Offspring. It's like green and fuzzy and it was everywhere and I was like, ugh.
I know. It's gross.
Chipotle Mexican grill. Oh, bus in the middle of the road. Sure, take your time, bus.
Yep.
Just stop wherever you want.
This bus stop is chaos.
Agreed.
There is always an event happening at this bus stop when I'm driving by here, and it frightens me a little bit.
Y'all going to the event at the bus stop this afternoon?
And some people will say yes.
I hear they're showing Inside Out 2.
Inside Out 2 at the bus stop. Right across from, oh my gosh, there's a bunch of interesting stores back there. Do you think I still got the mochi nuts?
What do you mean by that?
There's like mochi donuts that were in the general vicinity, and I never tried one. But they had like a little flag up there that said like mochi nuts. And I was like, oh, I have no idea what that's like, and I just never went in to try one.
Okay, maybe we can try one after Chipotle.
Yeah, maybe we can grab some mochi nuts post Chipotle.
Let's do it.
All right, cool.
All right, we're gonna go get Chipotle, and then we're gonna teleport back into the car because we don't want to film in public.
Ugh.
Because
Yeah.
it's weird and disrespectful.
Yeah, I love privacy. All right, cool.
Bye.
Bye. What's up, chat? So, we got our food here. Whoa!
Let's go.
Whoa! Thumbnail. So actually, if it was a thumbnail, we probably need to be my face more central. So it's like,
Yeah, it would be like this.
well, you can come in here too, and we could like.
That's so stupid.
So we got our food here. We got a couple bevies as well.
What do you got in the bev?
So I have 3/4 unsweet tea, and then a little bit of lemonade on top.
Sweetened lemonade?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
How about you?
I got 4/4 DC. And then I drank some while we were there, and then I refilled it before I left.
Yeah, so a little bit taken off and then added to the top.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like 5/4 DC.
Right, of course. Of course.
Did you want to stop at the Mochi place
So we could try it. I don't know, I'm nervous.
to try it?
Yeah.
Well, that's what GTLive does. It pushes you to try new things in life.
That's true. Do you think they also have coffee there? Well, I'm asking you. You've never been. I've never been either. But like, would we anticipate that there might be caffeinated beverages here?
I still am not sure I understand the vibe of this place. I understand they sell mochi donuts. Any place that sells donuts should sell coffee.
Right?
That's like, should be a rule.
It's like bread and butter.
Any place that sells bread needs to sell butter.
And every place that sells donuts needs to sell coffee.
Exactly. Dunkin', get
101.
on it. Well, they do that already. Starbucks, step it up.
Step it up. Oh my god. We're mochi nut time.
All right. We're gonna go grab a mochi nut or two, and then we're gonna drive back to the office, and then we're gonna eat Chipotle and mochi nuts as an episode of GTLive.
Whoa! Content.
Make sure you stay tuned for the mochi nut review, though, and subscribe.
Let's see if these mochi nuts get 5 big booms. Oh my god, did you see that bee?
I did.
That was right up there. Yeah, so this could have been a really close and uncomfortable angle, as I'm sure it is right now.
Yeah, you're holding that thing real close to your face.
Yeah. Hey. Oh my god, your reflection in the window, I thought it was someone in the other car, like flipping us off.
Looking at us?
Yeah, it scared me really bad.
Y'all shooting GTLive? Got a live viewer. Okay.
Is Rapscallions filming GTLives in the car?
That's us.
Yeah.
This is crazy. All right. Let's go inside.
All right, GTLivers.
You want to throw these in the Chipotle bag?
Yeah. We acquired some mochi nuts.
Let's go.
We got a churro one and then the original glaze.
The OG nut.
Yes. It kind of looks like little munchkins thrown together.
Which sounds fire.
Yeah, so very squishy. So I'm excited to try that. I got myself, there was in fact coffee, and it says, "You've got great taste" on it, which I think is very cute.
Wow.
So I'm happy. And I got a little Urple straw, pink straw, whatever straw. Urple's a family. So I feel very happy about what we've accomplished here today. Ready? Bingo. Okay, I'll give it a B. It got in, a little splashback.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me. Wait, whoa!
In a good way?
Yeah, that's really good.
Nice. They've got great taste, it sounds like.
Oh,
Nice.
this is spectacular.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers. Boink.
To GTLive.
GT Thrive.
To potentially the worst episode ever recorded.
I know. There is lipstick all over my hand from me trying to salvage this coffee. I was like, is this content? Is this good? We're just getting food, but we have to film something.
Yeah.
And so
And we
here
have
are.
to eat.
This feels like the best of both worlds.
Yeah, call us Hannah Montana.
I was actually going through this wild Twitter thread the other day.
Okay, good start.
Yeah, how all good stories begin. But it was going through like all of Miley Cyrus's scandals up until like the we can't stop, we won't stop, twerking on the dance floor kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right? Where people were just going in on Miley even though she was just a teenager, and like how everyone decades later was like, oh, we were too hard on her. Like, she was actually, you know, just being a kid and like trying new things and da-da-da. And I forget the reason why. Oh, because Hannah Montana.
Yes.
Right. So, in a way, you know, we might get some scrutiny for this episode, but I think people will look back and think, wow, they were just being little YouTubers. They're trying new things.
Exactly.
So, we're kind of like the Miley Cyrus of right now.
We're the Miley Cyrus of YouTube.
Yeah.
I've seen similar rhetoric around Justin Bieber as well. People were saying the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was just a kid when he started, and everyone was like so mean to him.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like Miley Cyrus and Justin Bieber of YouTube.
Yeah.
Tag yourself.
I feel like I'm Miley.
Okay, I can be Justin Bieber.
Okay, cool. And together,
Who are you?
whoa, they
Yeah.
focused really hard on your hand. Oh,
Whoa,
Oh, God.
cinematic.
wow, that's wild.
Crazy.
The contrast in the shading was pronounced.
Martin Scorsese would be proud.
You think he's watching GTLive and going like,
Cinema. Marty, if you're watching,
Marty!
Marty, hit us up.
Yeah, dude. Want to get on the couch?
We need a Twitch emote of Marty. Cinema.
Yeah, the next Backrooms reaction. Martin Scorsese on the couch. We're breaking it down frame by frame. Talking about the artistic choices here. Gonna comment on the mixing as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I wonder, maybe this is something I shouldn't say. I wonder who like the most famous person that watches GTLive is.
Matt Pet.
Yeah,
Besides Matthew.
he does watch,
Stephanie.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, the two of them.
Right?
The collective Patricks, I
Yes.
think, are probably realistically the number one and number two.
Right?
But
Oh my god, the girl driving next to us looks exactly like me. That was so scary.
that's strange.
Right? I was like, why do we have the same hair? No, it's a good question. Who's right?
Because you see a lot of these creators, like, there are a lot of famous people our age who grew up watching YouTube and Twitch and all of that who are now becoming like the famous people. Like Timothy Chalamet was doing Xbox 360 modding controller Call of Duty videos on YouTube.
Right, right. And now he's Mr. Dune Bob Dylan.
Willy Wonka.
How does it feel?
The chocolate. Oh no, that sandworm needs a Wonka bomb.
A golden ticket. Ooh. Hoopa loopa.
Lisana Gaid. Timmy, if you're watching, hit us up.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you on as Bob Dylan.
Yeah, and then you can get on the Backrooms reaction with Martin Scorsese and myself.
And we can make that connection happen.
Yeah,
You can link up with Marty.
I'm just saying GTLive is the place for networking opportunity.
Yeah. You're looking to be on a prestige Hollywood film? Come to GTLive.
That's the entry point for every rising star.
Yep.
For real and for true. There's no way Timmy Chimmy's watching GTLive. There's no way.
You never know.
I mean, if you are, let us know. There was, oh my gosh, Noah,
From Stranger Things?
No, the
oh,
runner.
Yeah.
The sprinter.
Noah Lyles.
Noah Lyles, yes. Watching Film Theory.
Yeah.
So,
Olympic gold medalist,
yes.
I think. Or at least Olympic
He
medalist.
won the gold.
Yeah.
He won the gold.
Okay.
Film
Noah
Theory.
Lyles.
So, Noah Lyles, if you're out there, GTLive.
Hit us up.
Yeah.
I feel like I could see people in like the horror space, like horror film directors, like learning more about like analog horror and things on YouTube. I could see them watching and checking out different channels and stumbling onto GTLive. I don't know that I see any of them as like waiters.
No, they're not waiters. I think there's like, I don't know if famous people are watching us, but I think famous people's kids might.
Yeah, that's fair. Like what people fell in love with YouTube for at the beginning. Like it was people just doing stuff they were passionate about and that they enjoyed. And that's what we're trying to do. I am passionate about eating lunch and remaining employed.
That's so true. I love those things.
Two of my favorite things.
Yeah.
Surpassed maybe only by eating dinner and staying employed.
I feel for me it's like eating breakfast and staying employed. Eating brunch and staying employed.
I could be on board with brunch.
Brunch and employment is like peak.
It's like that handshake meme. Like this.
Brunch and employment.
Brunch and employment. Because it's hard to have one without the other.
Right?
If I'm unemployed, I'm hard-pressed to go out for brunch.
I know. But if I'm employed, I can go out for a brunch. At the very least, I'm making pancakes in my house.
Well said.
Right? I mean, here's the thing. I feel like it's almost a lost art of curating brunch at your house.
Okay, brunching from home.
Like, yeah, brunching from home, but also cultivating a brunch environment.
Yes.
Where people are coming over to your place and we're brunching.
Gotcha.
Like, I feel like that is starting to get lost because everyone's going out for brunch.
That's true.
I feel like now is the time to bring back the collective brunching experience.
We need to create co-brunching experiences from home.
Yeah, so there's like shared workspaces, right?
Yes.
We need shared brunch spaces that aren't restaurants.
And they're your house.
Yeah. So you don't have to rent space. All you need to do is get some ingredients.
Yeah.
And go in.
I like that idea.
Right?
I like that idea. Everybody at home, invite your siblings, invite your parents, invite your friends. Saturday morning, do a brunch.
Yeah, do brunch. If
Something easy.
Yeah, if that's too much, if you go a little wild on Friday, hey, you could do Sunday brunch. But also remember, it's brunch. It doesn't have to be early. Saturday, 11:30.
Yep.
People start coming in.
Just make some eggs.
Yeah.
Some bacon, some pancakes.
Easy.
Have everybody bring something or make something.
A little OJ.
A little OJ goes a long way.
So true. A little OJ goes a long, long way.
Yep.
Everyone's saying that. All right. So. Hey. So here we are. We've got our food and our various beverages. In true to Ash GTLive form, I have more than one beverage. I have my half and half, even though it's more so like 3/4 unsweet tea, 1/4 lemonade, and then this is the coffee that I obtained at the Mochi Nut, which we stopped at. Sam over here has a Diet Coke. And then we have our Chipotle order, but also in case the audio is abysmal, in case it's abysmal and didn't work in the car, we also ended up stopping at this place called Mochi Nut to get what looks like mochi donuts, I think, and this coffee, because we saw a flag for it outside, and I've been thinking about that flag for a long time. And we thought, well, if there's no place to do it like GTLive, so here we are. This feels so official. It feels like I'm doing a food theory right now. Because there's food. This isn't food theory.
None of that.
We're not theorizing or anything, but just because there's a camera and the context of food and devouring.
I know.
I just feel like I'm.
We're doing like a recap, and we got the wireless mics on, which we never use.
There is down here, probably just a little bit out of view, our audio recording interface. Why are you looking at it like that?
Because I can't.
Oh.
When I have my glasses on, everything is like really dark, so I go like this.
Whoop. It's like, whoa.
That's how I look at it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Enough of that. But we have our audio interface down here, slightly out of view. It's truly an interesting day over here on GTLive. We might get assaulted by bees and wasps. If that happens, I'm sorry for the person I will become. I just want to put that out here right now. I can't with wasps.
I will be right there with you.
Okay, you too?
I'll be throwing hands with these bees.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I have this like moral dilemma with bees because I know their importance to the environment. I know how they help, the flowers and things pollinate. At the same time, stay away from me.
Yeah, do all that and leave me alone.
Yeah, do the important work and leave me out of the picture.
I am not to be mentioned by you.
No, I don't need to get pollinated. Those are the flowers. You stay away.
Go over there.
Yeah. Y'all stay over there. I'll stay over here.
You
Absolutely
didn't sign
not
up
necessary.
for that.
No, absolutely not. I just freak out. The fact that you have a stinger, the fact that's enabled, that's scary to me.
Yep.
No, I'm not stinging you. Why are you stinging me?
And they make this stupid noise too. They fly around your head and they're like, Bzz.
Right, it's like a jump scare.
Yeah.
That was my first jump scare. When a bee hits you out of nowhere, it goes bzz. Ah!
The original analog horror is bees.
Yes, yes. That was my Five Nights at Freddy's. When I'm walking around
5
outside.
days outside.
Yeah. 5 days with bees.
That's a nightmare.
That is. That
Oh my
is.
gosh.
That was my FNAF 4. The nightmare bees?
Nightmare bees.
Yeah. Those are wasps. Wasps are nightmare bees.
So true.
So, sorry again if that happens. We should eat,
Let's eat.
right? At this point, we've been talking for so long. We have our mochi nuts here. I'll save that for later. Get these napkins out. Here, you got the burrito, right?
Yeah, I did.
Here. All right. Why don't you share with the class what you got?
Look, it's a burrito. It's full of chicken. It's full of white rice. It's full of cheese. And it's encased in a flour tortilla.
Encased.
Encased.
Whoa.
I always go lighter when I do a burrito because I have the Bo Burnham bit stuck in my head where they fill too much stuff in the burrito and then they can't wrap it.
Oh, yeah.
So I always have that fear. And since they always do like the rice first, I'm like, I don't want all rice.
Right.
So I just keep it pretty lean on a burrito.
Okay. I think that's fair and reasonable.
Thank you.
You don't want it overloaded. I can respect that.
No, some people, they get a burrito and it's like this big.
Wait, some people get double wrapped burritos. Like they ask for an additional tortilla because they know they went in with too much.
That's too much.
Right? It's like, you know you're being greedy at that point.
Yeah.
Slow down. Slow down. You could have saved that extra $1.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Please.
It's okay.
It's a school zone.
Right.
Slow down.
25 miles per hour. All right.
Enlighten us about your bowl.
All right, so I got a chicken bowl, as you can see. It says C on it. So I got a chicken bowl here with some brown rice,
Nice.
some black beans, some fajita veggies, chicken, lettuce, and I asked for a touch of cheese.
Oh.
But it was a little more than a touch.
You asked for the cheese touch.
I did ask for the cheese touch. This is more than a touch of cheese.
Okay.
This is like a grasp of cheese.
A palm.
Yeah, like a little bit more than a touch. Just like it grabs onto you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not too firmly. It's not a firm grasp, but they're holding on.
Yeah, you notice it's longer than you wanted it to be.
Yeah, it's like, are we something right now? Like it's that kind of touch.
Like cheese, bro.
Cheese.
Come on.
So that's what I'm bringing into this situation today. But yeah, here we are.
So do we just eat?
I guess so. I got to this point. I'm like, wait, what now?
I know, it's all led up to this. What else is there to yap about?
I don't know. So, why am I scared? I'm scared.
Of eating?
Well, yeah, of a lot of things right now.
Okay, of bees, number one.
Well, so there's bees.
Bees
There's
in the trap.
doing. Oh my gosh, that's a throwback song. You know what throwback I was thinking about the other day?
Something by DJ Khaled.
No,
Okay.
but that's a good guess.
Kind of the king of throwbacks.
It kind of is. This is my heartbeat song, and I'm gonna play it. You know that one?
That's the song?
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
You don't know This Is My Heartbeat song?
No, Kobe.
He
I'll
missed.
pick that up.
He missed.
Later.
It was playing at like some random store. Where was I? It wasn't Kohl's, but it feels like it should have been Kohl's.
Was it Marshall's?
No, it wasn't Marshall's.
We'll get to Marshall's
But
later.
we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, I was certainly out of place. I was out of place.
Okay, step one.
And yeah. So, oh my gosh, it was at the gas station.
Okay.
I was in the gas station. I was
In?
yeah.
Okay.
I was inside, and I was getting myself a can of Arizona.
Nice.
$1.89. I know,
That's criminal.
$1.89 for the big boy. And I was like, is this where we're at right now? Maybe. They putting tariffs on Arizonas? That's within the United
It's
States.
domestic.
Yeah. So I don't understand the rationale behind that. But we know from the YouTube short that the guy who did Arizona isn't actually from Arizona. I think he's from New York, right?
Yeah, their plant is in New York.
Yeah, so makes you think. But yeah, it was more expensive, and I was like, wow, is this what it is right now? And then on the radio, I heard "This Is My Heartbeat" song, and I'm gonna play it. Been so long, I forgot how to turn it up. Up, all night long. Up, all night long. You don't know this song?
I don't.
Bro.
Do you know the artist, the artiste?
It's probably adjacent to Kelly Clarkson. It's like, it's one of the white women in that arena.
Yes,
You know, like the Kelly Clarkson, Carrie Underwood, like general field.
American Idol-ish?
Yeah.
Okay.
American Idol, like Queen of Millennial.
I gotcha.
Yeah, that flavor.
I don't know the song, but I can almost hear it in my head.
Oh my gosh, I will play it for you, and you're gonna be like, that's exactly what I imagined it being.
Okay, perfect.
Wow.
Then I'll have a new throwback song stuck in my head.
And then that'll be your heartbeat song, so that you can play it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'll definitely be doing that.
With your $1.89 Arizona can in hand, of course.
I would riot. If I went to a store and they charged me $1.89, I would riot.
I know.
I would picket outside that store.
I know. I just, I really got my coping mechanisms down, and so I was very strong going to that cashier. I was. Mm-hmm. I think all of you would have been very proud of me. But yeah, dude, I don't know. I'm not in a point right now where I can look at slightly increased prices and be like, you know what, I blame you. It's like, I can't blame you right now. Everything sucks. Like, I'm not gonna throw a fit. Like, Arizona, you and me, like, I know things are rough out here. Mm-hmm. I see you, you see me, but you're still here and you're still under $2, unlike anything else in this selection. So I'm still gonna go with you. But like, I'm holding a grudge, but not at you. Mm-hmm. I'm holding a grudge at the general state of the economy.
Okay. Was it an Arnie Palmy at least?
No, it was classic.
Whoa. Oh. Now, here's what gets me about living in the South. Mm-hmm. Up north, when I would get an Arizona or a Snapple or
mm-hmm.
iced tea in general,
mm-hmm.
the default was lemon iced tea.
Mm-hmm.
Now, moving down here, whenever I'm in a store or something, they don't have the regular lemon iced tea. It's all sweet tea.
Yep.
They don't sell the lemon version anymore.
The lemon Snapple is classic. That's the best one. Like
Preach.
that. And then like the Liptons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Love a good Lipton.
Yep.
I barely see Lipton anymore, to be honest with you.
I have to say it, I'm not really a sweet tea guy.
Me neither.
I don't like that I can taste the sugar.
Right? It's like, why isn't this blended?
I know. Mix it up a little bit. At least the lemon throws me off.
Right? It's like, ooh, okay, an additional ingredient here. But some would say that the lemon is overpowering. It's like, oh, I'm just tasting lemon. Mm-hmm. But we're like, I can taste the simple syrup. I can taste the sugar,
Exactly.
Whatever you're inserting in there, I taste it. So I always get the unsweet tea, and then I add something to it. Not sugar, but like a blend of flavors, right? Yeah. That's why I'm getting this lemonade with the turmeric in it. For whatever reason it's in there. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, you know what? This is a nice blend. Everything's complementing each other. I look at the ratios, right? Yeah. That's why there's 3/4 and 1/4.
Of course.
Right? It's got to be balanced.
As all things should be.
As all things should be. So I understand you. With Arizona, though, I feel like the classic has always been that green tea. So you can't really hold it against Arizona.
You think a classic is a green tea?
The classic Arizona, like classic in regards to Arizona, is like the light blue, like the tealish color, Arizona green tea. That's like the original flavor. That's the original.
What do you mean by original? Like the first one they released?
Yeah, and so it's the classic one.
I don't know about that.
Really?
I mean, if it's the first one they released, then it's the original. Mm-hmm. But I don't know that it's the classic. I'm surprised. Wait. So what's the classic to you? It's the can that has like the different color, like kind of polygons, like the blue and the pink. It's like a regular, I don't even think they call it lemon iced tea. They just like call it iced tea. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of it.
Please.
This guy. Yeah, it's the checkerboard. Mm. That is the classic.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This guy.
Here's the thing. I cannot argue that, but I don't see that. I only see like the teal can. And so here, that's classic.
That's what I'm saying.
But in New York, that's what's classic.
Yes.
Regional classics.
It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Those sell like hotcakes everywhere else. I can't believe they don't sell it down here.
I know, it's like the green tea, which I keep illustrating or gesticulating to you as this, but green tea, there's the half and half, the Arnold Palmer.
Mm-hmm.
I see like a raspberry variant of the checkerboard one, not infrequently.
Mm-hmm.
But those are like the big two here that I see. Is that congruent with your experience? At least in the South.
Semi-congruent. Oh, yeah,
In
down
the
here,
South.
yes.
Yes.
Yep. Up north, it was always the checkerboard lemon, Arnie Palmy. I think they have a peach, maybe? Or maybe it's just peach Snapple.
Do they not have the green tea up there?
They have the green tea, but, like, green tea doesn't really move the needle as, like, a fun drink.
Sure.
When I think of, like, green tea, I feel like I can't be, like, walking down the street with my friends drinking a green tea.
But in Arizona, you can. Not in the state. Maybe in the state. With Arizona, you can.
Yes, you have the ability to. I don't know that I have the desire to.
I have a desire.
Maybe it's regional. Maybe it's personal.
Maybe it's both. Could be
Maybe
both.
she's born with it.
Maybe it's Arizona green tea. Oh man, it's funny you bring up Snapple. Going back just a little bit.
Please.
Like, I was in the CVS the other day.
Okay.
Because I was like, I need to pick something up. At the same time, I'm so thirsty. And I'm looking at the beverages. One, almost everything is out of stock. It is a barren selection. Like, you would think that water stopped working, and then everyone ran to the CVS to grab a bottle.
Okay.
It was bonkers.
Weird.
It was wild town out there.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, well, they have some teas and they have some like sodas and seltzers. I don't like fizzy things. I don't like carbonation. And so I am sequestered to the teas. They had maybe 3 Snapples I could choose from. Some Pure Leaf bottles. You know the Pure Leafs?
I love Pure Leaf.
Pure Leaf is great.
Okay.
They had the Pure Leaves there, but like the Arizonas were out. Even like the Gatorades and Powerades were out.
Okay.
Like it was barren. But I was surprised that the Snapples were largely untouched. I think people here are a little afraid of the Snapples. They were out of the original one,
Okay.
like the lemon, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you could get like no sugar added peach.
Okay.
You get like a no sugar added, I want to say like it was a strawberry one, maybe? Strawberry, watermelon, something like that.
Sure.
But it shocked me, right? Because on Long Island, Snapples, 1, dime a dozen. 2, everyone's drinking a freaking Snapple.
Yes.
You're getting your little fun fact and you're sharing it with the group that you're with.
Yes. It's
right?
required drinking every Saturday morning. You get a bacon, egg, and cheese, you get a Snapple.
Mm-hmm. You go into the deli, there's a little fridge there, you whip it open, grab a Snapple, put it at the front desk.
And it's glass.
Yes.
Not this plastic, skinny can,
No.
skinny bottle nonsense.
It goes down with a clink.
Exactly.
That is a true Snapple experience.
I know. And it pops when you open it, too.
Oh.
Twist.
Oh my gosh, the pop. It's great. They have, I saw the QR codes on them when I was at the CVS though.
Okay.
Like, and that's something to do with like going there to get the facts, right? So like you could get more facts if you scan the QR code.
Okay.
So.
Did they still give you the one default fact?
Yes, there was still a fact
Okay.
at the top of mine, but it seems like they're really going in on like, you should go to Snapple because Snapple has facts.
Okay.
They're going in on that part of their branding. And maybe that's to reach out to new audiences, like the southeastern United States. But I don't know if the southeastern United States is interested in facts and QR codes. That's like 2 of their least favorite things.
That's crazy. The decline of Snapple.
Like, I don't know if I don't know if New Yorkers are more open to QR codes, and like maybe they're more open to facts, but I don't know, the QR code on the Snapple really got me as like, that's such a choice. I see it there, I'm not doing it, but like, that's what they're going into.
Yeah, that is weird. I feel like everything's got a QR code on it nowadays.
I know, like those, here, I'm about to be from the Southeast, right?
Okay,
If I go to a restaurant and you have a QR code on the table and not a menu, I'm leaving.
I don't disagree with that at all.
My phone is always dead. If I don't have my phone on me, I can't put in a freaking order. No.
Phones are not required to eat.
No. Like, I'm trying to disconnect from my phone a little bit. It's like, I don't want everything to be fully integrated. Because I also feel like there's plenty of people who still have flip phones, or, you know, they don't want to carry around a bunch of, like, smartphone technology everywhere they go, or they want to use their phone more mindfully. And so it's like, if you're requiring that use of technology at your establishment, when I'm just trying to get a fish taco, like, I
Not cinema.
No. His writing is not fire.
His menu is not tangible.
Hold up, I didn't know his menu was this inaccessible. Like...
I agree 100%. I know that was the big thing during like 2020 when people didn't want to touch a bunch of stuff. It was like QR code menu. Sure.
Yeah.
That should have died back then.
Right?
Hand me a menu.
Please.
I want to peruse. I want to hold a physical good.
Yeah. Or I want to perceive something like written on the wall.
Yes.
At least give me something to look at that isn't like my device.
Yep.
You know? Because I'm going to the restaurant to connect with people. You know what I mean?
So real.
We're breaking bread. We're having a chat. I'm telling you every wild thing that happened to me this week.
Yeah.
And then I have to be like, on my phone, I'm like increasing the size so I could read all the ingredients in your dish. No, I'm trying to connect right now.
I know. I have vivid memories in my head of my dad trying to scan a QR code menu. He's like, this is so stupid, we're leaving. He just got so mad. What are they can't afford paper?
Right.
They can't afford paper, how are they gonna make us dinner? Okay.
You know what? He raises good points.
So real, Dad, so real.
Like, on one hand, I understand the need of like, we're being sustainable. But like, just get a menu that you laminate.
Yeah.
And circulate it. You know?
And if you have specials or something that rotates or changes,
yeah,
you know, you can do one of those chalkboard things.
Right, write it down. Write it down.
A lot of servers nowadays are trained pretty good where they come to the table and they've got a bunch of stuff memorized.
Yeah.
Change the specials every week or whatever. Don't give me a QR code.
Please don't.
Our specials are on the website. Oh, okay, well, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm not a website.
Right. Is there a computer around here? No. Also, my screen has been cracked 7 times. I can't read anything you have on this menu.
Yeah.
The ingredients are fractured. Sorry.
No thanks.
I can't do it. But it's like the same thing too with you know when you go to a restaurant and maybe you're doing like a takeout situation and they're putting everything down on one of those like toast little like digital tablets, and then they turn it around and you sign it. So I watched this video essay once about how they inflate the prices using those things so that Toast or that company that uses the tablet will actually get a cut of every sale made. Whoa. Right? And then you're supposed to like tip afterwards, and it's like even more inflated. So the tablet is actually making you pay more, and then you're also expected to tip more.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Like, I'm trying to tip the waiter or the person serving me, not the tablet service. Like, they could do this without you. It's just like, I don't need all the stunning technology in my restaurant. Yeah. I don't know. It just, sometimes high tech doesn't have to happen. We can have lo-fi restaurants. It's okay.
I've had this argument with Josiah is our director of digital strategy at Theorist. Him and I share an office. I have had this argument with him every day. He's a big smart technology guy.
That tracks.
He's like, I have my smart lights, my smart fridge, my smart alarm. Like, I come in and I say like house on and everything turns on. And I'm like, you're an idiot. What do you need smart light bulbs for?
Isn't that like a Ray Bradbury short story about the dangers of smart homes? There was like a smart home short story by Ray Bradbury back in like the 50s or 60s, I think. And smart home bad.
Was that adapted into the hit Disney Channel original movie Smart Home?
It actually might have been. It actually might have been. I've looked up that question before.
I can't remember the answer, but it might have at least been inspired by it. I don't know if it was fully based in that, but it freaked me out.
I just can't get into it. I don't need my microwave to be smart.
Right?
What is it? He's like, oh, you can set it from your phone. I have to put something in the microwave. I'm
not going to step away from the microwave and look at my phone.
Right?
And say popcorn. You know, I'm just going to hit the popcorn button.
Exactly. I have to be present there anyway.
Right.
Being able to set it from my phone means nothing.
No, I don't. I'm with you. Like, when I was visiting Dan, we were in LA, I was visiting Dan. Dan's refrigerator can play Spotify. I'm like, why is your fridge a speaker? I need you to store food. If you can do that well, that's fine. Don't sing at me. Do not sing. Just keep it fresh, and I'm gonna keep it moving. Okay?
I just can't even imagine, like, opening up my phone to see the Bluetooth devices, and it's like, Samsung refrigerator S4 2700.
Yeah, Frigidaire. It's like, get out of here. No, thank you.
I'm not playing music from my refrigerator.
Right? Like, I could barely handle the technology I have right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm a techie. I like technology.
Yeah.
But, you know, what if I'm watching a YouTube video on my phone and then it connects to my fridge without me realizing, and then I'm watching a YouTube drama video on my refrigerator, and I'm my girlfriend's gonna go and get food, and then it connects to that, and what, she's watching like Sambucha's latest video on the fridge because I hit the wrong button? Absolutely not.
That always terrifies me.
Right?
The accidental Bluetooth connect or unconnect.
Oh, worse.
I had it happen once on an airplane. I had my headphones in, and I was listening to music, and I was like, this is a little, like, lower than I thought it should be.
Right.
I take one headphone out, and it's playing out of my phone. And you know what it was playing?
Oh, no. What?
It was playing Girlfriend by Justin Bieber. On a full airplane.
Full blast.
Yeah.
Full
And
blast.
I've got my headphones in, and I keep turning it up. I'm like, why is this not loud enough?
Oh, yeah, crank that. Everyone needs to hear this.
And I take one headphone out, and I hear little Justin, like, if I was your boyfriend, like, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to, excuse me, ma'am, can you open that door real quick?
Yeah, where's the emergency exit? I'm having an emergency.
Yeah, I'm taking a leap now. It was a nightmare.
That is horrendous. JB on the plane.
JB on the plane.
Did anyone say anything? Like, were they looking at you weird, or?
That, I think, is the worst part. If somebody had been like, hey, your phone is playing music, I would have been like, I am so sorry. But nobody acknowledged it. Which means, like, they thought I was an idiot. Like, they knew it was happening. They didn't feel like they could say it. It was just, like, the worst. It was awful.
Oh, man. I've had situations where, like, a kid's watching TikTok on the plane, and an attendant will come back and be like, hey, like, if you could have headphones on, that's really great. We might be able to grab a pair in the back for you, like, just to be respectful of all the patrons here. But the fact that they were just letting you blast Justin Bieber, how long was it going?
I only noticed it on that song. I don't know how long it was going.
Oh, so it could have been the playlist, and everyone was just being so, was it being polite or was it being rude? Because, like, it could be, oh, we'll be nice. He clearly doesn't know, and, like, it goes kind of hard, and so we'll listen. But it's also a little bit cruel, where it's like, I'm going to let him do this and disrupt others without him knowing, and then cause him the torment of wondering how long it went on for, and just how many people could clearly hear this.
Mm-hmm. It might have been that. It was probably a flight from New York where everyone else has headphones on and they're like in their own business.
And they might not have even been able to hear you.
That's copium to the max.
Noise canceling technology, my guy. Everyone's got their Sonys on, their Raycons.
Mm-hmm. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but maybe we can put in a link from last time. Uninstall Honey.
Nice.
But thank you. Thank you. You know, it's one of those things. It's scary. I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's okay. I just inhaled some Diet Coke directly into my lungs.
Ooh, wow. Aspartame right in the breathing machine.
Yum. I'm sure my lungs will love that.
Oh, scrumptious.
Yum, yum, yum.
Do you have any other plane horror experiences?
Good question. The answer is yes. I mean, I have so many funny plane stories. There was one last couple of flights I was on. There was one guy sitting in front and across the aisle. So I had like kind of direct eyesight behind him. And I'm not really a snoop, but this guy was on his phone the whole flight. And so I'd look over every once in a while and be like, oh, what's going on? This guy, from the second he got on the flight attendant said something super normal to him, like, oh, can you put your seatbelt on? He typed up a whole Snapchat story, all text on a black screen that was like, flight attendant won't stop flirting with me. He's actually kind of cute, though, but leave me alone. And he posted it. Then he posted a selfie on Instagram. This is crazy. He posted a selfie on Instagram, refreshed it a couple of times, saw like 1 or 2 likes come in, went to some website to buy Instagram likes. It was like buylikes.com or something like that.
No.
Bought a bunch of Instagram likes. This B was here. He's gone. I can see him.
Okay.
He's far away.
Okay.
He buys a bunch of Instagram likes, goes back and she refreshes and they come in. And then he's like, okay, cool. Then he does one more Instagram story, Snapchat story, I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Black screen.
Prolific.
Fills it up with text and just says, this was a Thanksgiving flight. And so it said, so many college kids on this flight. I know they'll all be bald soon.
What?
I don't know. It's like, hairlines are whack. They'll all be bald in 20 years.
Hairlines are whack.
I was like, this guy's crazy.
He does not know peace.
Prolific poster.
Also, the black screen on Snapchat is an outdated form of like open letters.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, what are you doing that for now? When was this? When was this? Is
This
the sign of-
Thanksgiving.
That was 2024.
Yes.
Okay, so not only is he living under a rock and using outdated forms of communication, he's also a nut job.
I have to admit, if I knew this guy, if I was following this guy and I got those stories served to me on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever, I'd be hooked. Flight attendant won't stop flirting with me. LOL, leave me alone. Okay. All these college kids are gonna be bald.
I wonder if it's better if you know him, where it's like, I know she just told you to fasten your seatbelt.
Yep. But he was locked in.
Nah, she's flirting with me. Kind of cute, though.
Buying Instagram likes. It was crazy. It was I've never seen that on a plane before. I was a row behind him and his phone. He was like out in public.
Yeah, buying likes in public is so
crazy.
What's the word?
There's a lot of words.
There's a lot of words. There's one I really want to use, but really shouldn't on camera. Audacious.
Nice.
Audacious. Also, aren't you worried? Like, with buying likes and stuff, isn't your card gonna get stolen? Right? It feels like a prime place to get your information yoinked.
It does seem like it's gotta be some kind of scam.
Right? Like, you better pray that you're using PayPal on things like that.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know. I feel like if they are making bots to go and create accounts and like your posts, they can just as easily take your credit card information, make some more bots, and like buy a bike from Walmart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like, one, grow your account. Don't have shame. It's fine. If something gets less likes, it's cool. Don't worry about it. But also, like, have some dignity, bro. You know? Like...
Don't be hitting up www.ibuylikes.com on the plane.
No.
You gotta buy Wi-Fi to get on there mid-flight, too.
Right, so you already dropped $8.
Yeah.
And now you're dropping however much more to get likes that you know aren't earned, but are purchased. Like, and people are also doing this in terms of live streams, too, where they're buying viewers.
Yeah, they're viewbotting.
Which is bizarre to me, because if I see that view number, I want it to be actual people. I want it to be people who are actually experiencing this moment and like chatting all together. But people are so concerned about like optics and how they look to other people that they are willing to spend their money to buy viewers so that certain numbers are higher and maybe 1 or 2 more people would click than otherwise.
Right? That's the argument that I've heard for it, which I think it's crazy. The argument I've heard is that discovery on Twitch is so hard if you have less than X amount of viewers. And so people will bot like 20 or 50 just so you're above like 99.9% of the other people and people feel more comfortable clicking in. But also, like, if I'm in a live stream with 50 viewers and the chat is dead.
Right? If they're not chatting, then like...
What are we doing here?
Yeah. I don't know. I acknowledge very much so. It is hard to get going on Twitch. We had an easy route.
We're pretty privileged when it comes to creating content.
We had a very easy route
Yeah.
into all of this.
Yeah.
Right? But it's just sad that, you know, people turn to these methods to get viewers, and then you could.
Yep.
People turn to these methods to get viewers, but it's not actual people. And then how many people are actually joining your chat and your feed? Because there's not a conversation going on. And so it's just a bunch of like lurkers, and no one feels enticed or encouraged to go into chat.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's just a little, it's sad to see. It's sad to see. But I also think in circumstances like, oh, you're buying Instagram likes? Come on.
That's crazy.
Come on.
That's crazy. Because you're doing it every post. Like if you do it once, you've got to keep up that illusion. Otherwise, people are like, oh, you fell off.
I keep the like number off on my Instagram, so I can't see how much likes something has. I can see if like people liked it, like if my friends liked it, it'll be like, oh, your friend X and Y liked this post. Okay, fine. But like, I'm just so not concerned with numbers on Instagram at all. I don't know. It's really hard to figure out when I should post and when not to, and so I just don't.
Yep. Totally agree. I, very similarly, like I have like 3 or 4 of like my friends who like, I will keep an eye out for their names. Whenever I post something, I'm like, oh, did they see it yet? Did they like it?
Yeah.
Just to see.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm like, yeah, I don't care what happens.
Right.
It's tough too. Like, I mean, we had all kinds of conversations before, obviously, we were put in front of and behind a camera about, like, my Instagram is my Instagram. Like, I don't have a private one for my personal life and one for work.
Yeah.
Some people do, some people don't. Like, so it's also kind of weird, like, intermixing the two. Because I'm doing stuff with my friends, and I'm like, well, I can't post this until I've left the location or, like, until...
Yep.
I mean, you have way more of that, obviously, than I do. But it's just different. And it makes it's so much easier to just not post instead of dealing with all the nonsense.
Exactly.
It's fun to like share stuff with the community. But it's just like, I don't know. There are just some things that like, even though 99% of it is good, the 1% of it that's bad can ruin the rest of it. And like privacy and personal stuff kind of comes with that.
Yeah. And like, I think that's one of the things that Matt, and even Mirror Matt, I know.
Wow, rare mention.
I know, rare Mirror Matt mention. But no, it's true. Like, they very much, you know, kind of prepped me for what was going on. Mirror Matt specifically had a few pretty notable privacy breaches of himself. And like, when I first joined on for tech, Mirror Matt was like, hey, like, I would highly recommend locking this down and this, and that, just so that people don't, you know, try to invade your personal space or like find information about you and share it online that you're not comfortable with, because you're gonna get a lot more eyes on you than you think. And it was like a weird moment of, I'm still a college student. Like, I'm finishing up my degree. And now there's this whole other thing that I have to, you know, learn how to manage and grapple with on top of that. And it's cool and it's fun, but also like, you know, I didn't want people to have my full name for a while. And, you know, there were some instances where people were really trying to find it and share it. And it's like, well, I might as well just share this on the internet now before other people can do it so that I have control of it, right? So it's wild.
I know.
We're getting into it now.
Yeah, I know. This is all the good stuff for everybody who's stuck with us over the past 42 minutes since we sat down here.
Oh my God.
If you're watching at this point, like you're a GTLiver.
True.
So I feel like those are the people we can be more real with.
Yeah.
They're the ones who care.
I'd agree with that. And we could also cut out anything that we're like, maybe that's too much. But you know, what else is there to discuss? Also, this cheese has congealed into one cheese clump, and I just really don't want anything to do with it. So call it Tom Hanks because I'm going to cast it away.
That's a good one.
Wilson!
Call it Tom Hanks because it's too big.
Tom Hanks is the perfect size, thank you very much.
I feel like we've had a couple of moments over the past couple of recordings and streams or whatever where we can't even speak. Somebody says something stupid and it just goes.
Yeah. Such is the way of GTLive.
It's awesome.
Ugh.
I couldn't imagine doing this a different way.
Right?
This is just so much fun.
And that's the joy of the channel, man.
I know. Unscripted goodness.
Right? And you know, it's nothing crazy. It's not too big, but it's not too little. You know? It's just right. Just like Tom Hanks.
I've taken these bites strategically so that this one is like perfect.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid that once I take the bite, I'm gonna laugh and be like, what are you looking at?
Oh,
You
there's
scared me.
a wasp up there.
Oh, he's fine.
He's far
gonna
away.
I'm gonna bite this and it's gonna like spew everywhere.
Okay. Okay. So, no jokes. Oh, this is so hard.
Here's an interesting question.
Yeah.
As we just finish up a chuckle session.
Yeah.
How much do you ham it up, I guess, on camera versus your regular personality?
How much do I ham it up?
The logical connections were,
Yeah.
I wanted to stop laughing, and it made me think of like Smosh Try Not to Laugh. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, well, I can just stop laughing. But like, sometimes I know on camera some people laugh more than they would normally laugh. Like, how much of you is on camera, personality-wise?
Like most of it.
Okay.
I think, just to be honest here, the part of me that you don't get to see on camera is mostly the part that says like curse words very frequently, or at least more frequently, you know. I try really hard not to say bad words on camera though, just to keep it as family friendly as possible. But yeah, I feel like I'm fairly consistent. Like, the sides of me that are more boring, like when I'm completing business tasks, I try not to put on camera because, like, I don't know, why would I want to do business tasks on camera? I feel like that would just not be interesting or fun for people.
Agreed.
But, you know, in terms of the part of me that has fun and laughs at little jokes, like, I don't fake laugh on the channel. Like, I laugh at things that I find funny, and I'm just kind of, I don't know. I don't think I really ham it up so much. I think I just go. You know, there's not like a very pronounced shift that happens. It's just like, there's an awareness that I'm being recorded, and then that's it. So, I don't know. Does it feel like maybe that's more of a question for you, because you outwardly perceive me, and so it's like, if you might see a different shift in me versus what typically happens, maybe, but
No.
I feel pretty real.
No, it feels pretty consistent.
Yeah.
From you on camera, off camera, in meetings, whatever.
Yeah.
It feels pretty consistent.
I'd say it's similar for you. Honestly, the only shift I really see, you talk louder.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like, you'll talk louder when we're filming or something. But also, sometimes the delivery of jokes changes a little bit, where instead of just telling a joke, you will talk loud and slow to deliver a joke.
Interesting.
Yeah, but that's it. There's no personality changes. There's just little, like, joke delivery methods that you do that you don't typically do.
Optimizations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Interesting.
you're still the same.
That's good.
Yeah.
I always feel like one of my big worries, and I don't know if you had the same thing, starting as a tech, was I am not super, like, small talky off camera. Like, I'm pretty, like, down to business.
Yeah.
I like big talk.
Yeah. And we talk pretty big.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Maybe small talk's too small, big talk is too big. We got to find Tom Hanks talk.
Yeah, the THT.
The THT, the perfectly sized Tom Hanks talk.
Yeah.
But I'm not really a small talker, which was a kind of a big part of doing this role. So I feel like I up that a little bit whenever I'm on here, just because obviously it would be so awkward if we just sat in silence.
Yeah. I mean, so when I was 12, this crazy thing. There you go.
Yeah.
Jump straight from small talk to big talk.
Big talk.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No, I get that, honestly. Small talk can be a little stressful sometimes, but like at the same time, you could also view small talk as comfortable if you restructure how you see it in your brain, right?
Okay, help me out with that.
Because small talk typically has a structure to it, right? Like there's a formula that you can follow a little bit. So it's like a greeting. How are you? They'll probably say good even if they're not doing good, which is something I've never fully understood, but I think it's just to keep the vibe up.
True.
So we're just asking a fake question half the time.
Yeah.
But they say good, you're also supposed to say good, or like, it's, I've been better. You could blame it on the weather. You could blame it on, lots of stuff going on with these meetings and all those tasks.
I'm tired is a big one.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh, me too. I've had some long, crazy days lately with this project and blah, blah, blah.
You became very Southern there.
Yeah, so talk a little bit about that. Yeah, that's what else has been going on with you. Da-da-da-da-da, they'll keep it concise and they'll be like, what's going on with you? You keep it concise too. Try to kind of mimic what they said a little bit. I find that to be very successful, where it's like, oh yeah, I've also been swamped with these meetings and da-da-da, but oh, I'm so happy it's finally sunny outside. I know it's sunny outside, wah, wah. Like if you say the weather patterns that you saw outside or on the news that morning, reflect the amount of things on your calendar, and then talk about like some topic that everyone talks about all the time, but we always talk about it as if it's the first time it's ever been brought up. Like, for instance, the pollen is really bad in Raleigh right now.
Okay.
It's awful every single year, but don't you fret. Every single late March, early April, everyone's gonna be like, oh my gosh, the pollen is so bad this year. It's covering up all the cars and everything. It's like, I know, right? I walked outside and it was just green all down the street. I know, da-da-da-da-da. If you can get that conversation down 1 year, you have this time of year done under your belt for the rest of your life. Like, it's just the same things that we talk about all the time on a loop, but we treat it like it's new conversation. And that's the key to small talk.
Wow.
It's just, what did you talk about at this time last year that you can talk about again?
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
And that's it. And that's how you break it. It's a little bit different with GTLive though, because one, we have to do it all the freaking time.
That's true.
Right? And it's more than how are you doing, because it's like small talk about a certain niche subject until it becomes big talk.
Yes.
So we could talk about trees, but then inevitably we're talking about like how old the trees are and like bark sculptures and like druids and armies of trees and then like epic tree houses and then tree houses above trees, tree houses underground, root houses, underground tree village.
Yes.
Like that is the general devolvement of topic that happens on GTLive. So you could start it as small talk, but it has to devolve into big talk.
That's true.
So anyway, that's your key hack for small talk.
Okay.
What did you talk about this time last year? Remember what you small talked about just now, because that'll serve you in the future.
Okay.
And if you have a year of studying, you're good for the rest of your life.
Dang. Okay.
So after that delicious Tom Hanks size conversation and meal, we now go on to the dessert portion, which is trying out these mysterious mochi nuts, which honestly I've been anticipating this for so long. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, these look like they're gonna be gas.
Yeah, so I don't even know which one to go into first. There's the original glaze and there's the churro one. So you have the churro with all all the cinnamon spice and everything nice.
Nice.
And then you have the original glaze. So, is there one speaking to you first?
I'll be so real, the churro is kind of calling my name.
I know. I feel like we should start with the glaze, but like I want the churro so bad.
Then why even ask me?
No, because I wanted reassurance that starting with the churro wasn't going to be berserk.
No berserk here.
You know? Okay, here. Take a mochi nut.
Whoa.
Here, I'll grab it. Okay, or 3.
3.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not mad at that at all. All right. Okay, I'll take 2. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers to GTLive outside.
To GT outside.
GT outside.
So what's a donut?
Correct.
But it's a little chewier.
It is. I have to say, we've been saying the word mochi this whole time. I don't know what that is or what that means.
Really?
Never
Okay.
heard it.
I believe it's like this rice-based, almost like gelatinous almost, like dessert mix. Well, it's typically used in desserts. It's used in desserts very frequently.
Okay.
It doesn't taste like rice, but it's made of it, and it's like beat a bunch of times, so it's like this nice gooey substance.
Okay. Is that the video I always see of the guy with the big hammer?
Yes.
And the other guy's like slapping it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's mochi.
Okay. Wow, it doesn't look like that at all.
No, it's been well incorporated into this mochi nut. It's good. It's lighter than a donut, which I like.
Yeah. It's kind of just like a chewy donut,
Yeah.
which I ain't mad at.
No, not at all.
I like the cinnamon sugar.
It's really good.
It is. It's like a soft churro.
Yeah. I was expecting it to be like a wildly different experience
Okay.
from donuts, but it wasn't.
No, it's donut adjacent,
Yeah,
for sure.
very much so.
Okay.
Wow.
It's time to glaze.
Let's be some glazers.
We're glazers. We can save those 2 for everyone in the office.
Yeah. All right, grab your mochi nut. All right, here. Get in there.
It's like pulling the wishbone.
Oh, how many are you gonna
I
get?
don't really want 3 this time.
I know.
TBH,
It was
if you-
really,
Oh,
it was really sweet.
perfect. I got 1.
All right. Cool. Let's.
Cheers.
This is chewier.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cinnamon sugar was doing a lot of heavy lifting on that one.
Yeah. This is chewy.
Soft, chewy, doughy,
Poppy Playtime Chapter 4.
dog with gun.
Dog with Gun. Slender Man.
All our favorites. Waffle Cone Willie.
I think I like the glaze more.
I think I do as well.
Feels
think
more
I do
true
as
to
well.
the concept.
Yes. Was that everything you hoped it would be when you saw the sign? With a flag?
Yeah. I think that was a good experience.
Good.
Wasn't like my life changed and I'm about to like transform as a person.
Sure.
And like redo my wardrobe and cut my hair and like get a septum piercing and tattoos. Like,
Okay.
you know, it wasn't like I'm gonna cash out on my life insurance and like fake my death and like go across the ocean and that kind of thing.
Hitchhike across Eastern Europe.
Right, and
Okay.
then live on a boat for the rest of my life. Like, it's not that kind of experience, but I
Okay.
do think it was good.
I'd say that's fair.
Yeah. Have you ever had a food where you want to like change your life because you had it?
Oh, that's a great question.
You
I
know-
feel like we've had this conversation.
Have we? That's possible.
It was some kind of bagel. Because I remember I said it was
Slims.
like, I don't know if it was change your life or if I maybe said it was more derogatory, like it'll ruin your life. I think it was like an everything bagel with cream cheese or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a solid choice.
Yeah. Wrecked me.
Really?
Nothing was the same.
The everything bagel with cream cheese wrecked you.
Once you've reached peak, you know the rest of your life is just downhill.
Right. But like, is this a bagel where it's toasted, it's made a certain way? Is it scooped?
No.
Is it flattened?
No.
Just full size.
Full bagel, a light toast.
A light toast.
So that there is-
golden brown.
Yes, there's a crunch on the inside, and there's a bit of a crust around the whole outside of the bagel, but the inside is still soft and fluffy.
Yeah, M&M style.
Yes.
M&M style.
M&M style. A lot of cream cheese. Like, you have
Yes.
to say extra cream cheese when you go to the bagel place.
Oh, a nice schmear.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ruined my life.
'Cause
I've
I'll
been
never
chasing
have
that
some
high.
ever since.
Nope.
And how young were you? Because that's
Probably 8 years old.
the recession is looming. Sam achieved peak. And it's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
Man.
4th grade, I got a bunch of A's on my report card. I got myself a bagel. Never was the same.
I like that I got myself a bagel as an 8-year-old, where it's like, I imagine you, it was a long day, you know, whatever job you're doing. You
At
know?
8 years old, yeah.
Yeah. But in my mind, you're like, internally, you're like a 37-year-old man. And you just had a hard day's work. And you go down to the deli, you know, sweat on your brow, you wipe it away, one arm on the counter, and you're like, Joey, you know what to do.
Give me one.
Yeah. And Joey knows what to do.
Joey always knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not far off.
No.
I think I age kind of like dog years. 1 year for everyone else is like 20 years for me.
Yeah.
I think I'm an old soul.
The oldest soul, maybe.
I guess, yeah. If I'm, 27 now? What's that times 20? 540, I would be.
You're aging rapidly
I know.
inside.
I act like a 540-year-old.
Yeah, the founding fathers would be looking up to you right now. They'd be like, respect your elders. It's you.
I'm bringing back powdered wigs and wooden teeth. Wooden teeth are in, guys, okay? I gotta tell you about this cherry tree I just planted in my backyard.
Whoa.
Pretty good.
Maybe one day some future president of a nation that does not yet exist, you know, might take a look at it or try to chop it down.
You better not.
No, no, no.
No, no, no.
No, no, no. Let's see here. I think old soul is a very interesting term, right? Because I've been told I have an old soul. I've been told that I have a very new soul. I've been told I've got no soul. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, and what does that mean, right? Like, am I a little grouchy? Is it just because I listen to, you know, music that was before I was born? Like, I feel like people have kind of lost the sauce or get lost in the sauce.
Yes.
About what that term truly means. So what does it mean to you as a truly old soul who is
Absolutely.
more than 500 years old?
Absolutely. To me, it means that, in the simplest terms, the things that I like right now, I think would be equivalent to things that are liked by somebody who's like 65 years old. And so what that is, like, I like staying inside. I don't like when the lights are too bright. I like a warm jacket, a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I like it to be cool, not cold or too warm. Anything that's like fancy or like artisan,
Yeah.
I don't want it.
He doesn't want technology in his fridge.
I really don't.
He doesn't want...
If I need to read instructions on how to use something, I'll return it. If it's not plug and play into it, I don't want it.
Yeah. I need to have that intuition on the get-go.
Exactly.
If I don't know how to use it, I'm not learning.
The microwave, you plug it in, you open it, you put something in, you press the time, it goes.
Right.
I don't need an app. I don't want to have to register on the website, or they're selling me a warranty.
Yeah, I'm not putting in that key.
I went to Best Buy the other day. I got myself an iPad
Whoa.
the first time. I don't own a TV, so I was like, I need a screen that's a little bit bigger than my phone. I got myself an iPad.
Welcome to the tablet life.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
The guy who sold me the iPad was like, if you join our $50 a month membership, you get $200 off on Apple products, plus the price of the iPad will go down and you'll get your money back. You'll get like the price difference back. He was like, can I sign you up? I was like, no. He's like, it's gonna directly give you like $100. I was like, I'm not signing up for a subscription to Best Buy.
Yeah.
He's like, you're going to objectively make money. It's like, don't care. You're
I'm
not
not
gonna
doing it.
sign me up.
I'm going to make money now, but in 4 months when I forget that I did this,
Yeah.
I'm going to start losing money very quickly.
Any place that tries to sell me a subscription, I'm out.
Right? I'm not subscribing. I
No.
will take my good and I will go.
Yeah. oh, you'll save actually $100. Can't do it. I just don't believe you.
No.
If you're offering me a subscription, I'm skeptical of you.
Right? Why else would you be offering a subscription if you didn't want my money on the reg?
100%.
You didn't set up this program to help me. You set up this program to help you.
Duh, Mr. Best Buy.
Like,
This guy was like arguing with me. He's like, I guess some people don't like saving money. I was like, you just threw a subscription at me, bro.
right?
I don't know. I feel like my dad. They're
Yes.
trying to offer me a subscription, and I'm like, I don't care.
No.
I'm not signing up.
I'm getting my product and I'm leaving.
Please.
Right? It's like the same deal with how there's Klarna now on DoorDash.
Oh my gosh.
I am not financing my BLT. I feel bad enough about ordering online already.
I am so sorry. If you're financing DoorDash, maybe you shouldn't be ordering DoorDash.
We're gonna go to Kroger together.
Right.
And I'm gonna get you the ingredients to make some sandwiches, and we're gonna learn how to make them well.
Aldi, you can make like 10 sandwiches for maybe $8 at Aldi.
Peak.
I
That's peak.
if you got a Klarna, your DoorDash, that's just the most like 25 sentence of all time.
Yeah, that's setting so many people up for failure too, because you'll just start door dashing, not realizing how much money you're going to be spending per month or every 2 weeks on the financing, and you're just going to dig yourself in the hole. Also, for the record.
Go on the record.
For the record.
On the record.
Why the heck would you name your service Klarna? That's so ugly to say. I'm not giving you my money over a period of time. No. Like, make it sound better.
Klarna.
Like, what do I owe money to? Klarna? No. Ew. Like, tell Klarna you want your money back. Klarna's like your weird neighbor down the block. Like, Klarna's at church on Sunday, and we don't talk to her.
We don't talk to Miss Klarna.
No. Once you start talking to Miss Klarna, she's not going to stop talking.
I made cookies. Oh,
yeah.
thanks, Miss Klarna. Oh, they're like banana nut taffy. Klarna, what the heck is this, Miss Klarna? Just make a chocolate chip cookie, all right?
Klarna's always putting weird things into her baked goods.
Klarna needs help.
She does. But she's always asking for money at intervals, too. Like, she's finding...
It's just the personification of the service.
Yeah, but I feel like a banana nut taffy cookie is what Klarna would be. Like, ugh, do you, like, hear that? Like, the klugh.
It doesn't sound good in your mouth.
Yeah, it's like guttural, but in your mouth.
Right?
Klarna.
You take a cookie from her, and then she shows up next week like, you owe me a flower.
It's like, no, I don't, Miss Klarna.
Get out of here, Miss Klarna.
Why are you taxing me?
She's phantom taxing you.
Why are you taxing me on something you made me?
Miss Klarna.
Miss Klarna.
Is phantom taxing you. I need a bite of that sandwich.
No, you don't, Miss Klarna.
Get out of here, Klarna.
Miss Klarna. And she was like, oh, well, you know, it's the included fees. It's a small order fee. And she's taking a bite. No, it's not.
Nuh-uh.
No, it's not.
The taxes are not a tip for your driver.
Oh
okay,
my
Miss Klarna.
Miss Klarna. Okay, I'll go down to the grocer and tip him myself.
Real.
For the ingredients that you use to make these cookies. I will tip the grocer.
Yeah, not you, Miss Klarna.
No, Miss Klarna. Absolutely not.
As Outcast once said, I'm sorry, Miss Klarna, but I am for real.
Outcast said that to her. He also goes to church with us.
Andre from Outcast.
Yeah. We have a lovely little community.
We've got a squad.
Yeah. Miss Klarna.
Miss Klarna,
Andre from Outcast.
Big Boy, the
Big-
two of them that make up Outcast.
Yeah. And
Us.
also us, Phantom,
Phantom is there.
who inspired Miss Klarna.
Miss Klarna, you got any of them cookies? Yes, Phantom.
Phantom, no, they're banana nut taffy.
I don't care.
Phantom, no. And the pastor's like, do I even start this? Like,
We're all sinners. There's no saving any of you.
where is God if not here? God, are you seeing this?
God, are you there? It's me, Klarna.
Miss Klarna's journey of self-discovery and coming of age. Coming of middle age, Miss Klarna.
Miss Klarna. Oh, man.
Wow, Sam. What
All
an
right.
episode we've made here today.
Yeah, it's something.
It sure is. Hey, hi. Thank you all so much for watching literally whatever we did here. I don't know what this is. Is this an episode?
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know either. Like, we're just gonna have to figure it out. But hey, happy April Fool's Day from your favorite fools on the internet. And we hope you also have a very foolish day as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember, this wasn't a live stream, but it sure was a video. A video. See ya.
It's not even a video for them.
I don't know who this is a video for.
This is a video for no one.
It's just a video. Oh my god.
This is an MP4.
Yeah, this is a file.
A file for Shannon or Zach.
Yeah, a file for our editor. See ya.